So, I wanted to come do this video because there is a few things that I want to get up off my chest, because every year around this time I start feeling some type of way, and I guess this video is as good as any other video for me to be able to come let it out. So before I talk about what it is that I want to talk about, let me give this disclaimer. What I say, I stand on. I believe in it 100%, everything that comes out my mouth. So when I speak, it's my opinion, my feelings, my POV. If you don't like or agree with anything that I say, I'm okay with that. But all of the little rude comments and slick ass side remarks, you can keep them. I really don't give a fuck about them. I'm just here to talk and, express myself on a couple of things. But what I'm going to talk about, I don't want you all to take either, and I don't want you to run with it in any other way or to receive it any other way but the way that I'm giving it to you. Again, my POV. But what I wanted to talk about, though, is kind of just some things that bothers me around this time of year every year. And that's the way that they deal with September versus the way that they deal with October. September has always been National Sickle Cell Awareness Month. October has always been Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But my whole thing is the way that people respond to October. I would just really hope that one of these years people respond to September in that same manner. And what I mean by that is those people who are close to you and claim to love and care for you, and you've got all the support from me and I'm going to support you 100%. I'm a sickle cell advocate, blah 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 blah. None of that matters throughout the year. Okay, September rolls around. None of those people share anything pertaining to sickle cell. None of those people even acknowledge that it's Sickle Cell Awareness Month. And these are the people that are the closest to you. Friends, family, those who talk to you on a day-to-day basis. They don't share or acknowledge anything when it comes to September. October rolls around and those same people are all about pink everything, pink this, pink that, pink socks. Hell, I could turn the TV on and watch football and see the football players running around the field in pink. I mean, it's not a hate towards anyone particular, and it's not even a hate towards cancer, because no one illness is any worse or better than the other one. They're all bad in their own right, but these awareness months are just for that, awareness. Everybody is aware of cancer. Everybody is aware of cancer. And if you aren't, I don't know what to say. You've just been living under a rock all your life. But everybody is aware of cancer. Cancer gets attention year round, every day, every week, every month, every year. Like, it's just a continuous thing. But when September comes around and we're trying to share and teach in our month, nobody acknowledges us. And it feels pretty crappy, especially when the people who are the closest to you don't acknowledge it either. It's just cancer, sickle cell. I can't wake up in the morning and go to the doctor for a few months and get a few treatments of something and my sickle cell be gone. It's not going to happen. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and have sickle cell. It's just not going to happen. But I believe because sickle cell is a predominantly black disease, we don't get treated the same. and this is by any and everybody. You would think that there would be more black celebrities willing to put in for something that affects them. But I understand, because if it doesn't affect you 100%, you don't care about it. Not saying that it's okay, but I guess that's just how the world is. If it doesn't affect you 100% in your day to day, or someone that you know personally, you're not going to care about it. And that's really sad, because everybody cares about cancer. I'm going to die with cancer. I mean, with sickle cell. I'm going to continue to live my day to day life with it. This is every day for me. You all might see a month of awareness, but this is every day for me. This is my life. I wake up with pain. I go to sleep with some type of pain. My days revolve around making sure that I do what I need to do for me, so that I don't end up in worse pain. Like, nobody cares about that though. Sickle cell is killing off so many people at such a fast rate, but no one cares about that. Everybody's focus is on cancer. I would hope one day I could turn on the TV and see my favorite football team, the Green Bay Packers, running up and down the field in burgundy. You know, that's the sickle cell color. No one represents sickle cell but sickle cell carriers. And we know what we got. We know what we're going through. But nobody else wants to put time and effort into learning something new and sharing it with someone else. I get tired of seeing pink. I'm not going to lie. I mean, again, don't get me wrong. I understand cancer can hit anybody at any time and just stop your life dead in its tracks. But imagine that being your everyday, the only thing that you know. You are living with this. Cancer survivors get more attention than sickle cell carriers. Again, I get it. Cancer is so bad, but so is sickle cell. And if people would just give the same type of care and wanting to help into sickle cell as they do with cancer, we will probably have more smaller cures, or a universal cure by now. Like, why doesn't anybody give us commercials? Why don't we have commercials on the television about us going to the treatment centers? You know, we see oncologists, we get ports. Our bodies are killing us from the inside out. But because we're not balled up in the fetal position, or our hair isn't falling out, or we don't look like we're hurting as bad as we are, nobody cares. Nobody believes us. Nobody gives any fucks about us whatsoever. I'm sorry if I look crappy, y'all, and my eyes keep closing. I'm on my medicine right now. I'm in a lot of pain, and I don't feel good. My back is hurting, and my legs, and my arms. Like, I just don't feel good, but you wouldn't know that if I didn't tell you. And because of that reason right there, people give us the side eye. Nobody cares about sickle cell. Sickle cell affects 100,000 people just in the United States. That's not counting anybody outside of the U.S. Just in the U.S. alone, 100,000 people. And every day there's a baby born with sickle cell. Every day somebody else dies from sickle cell. Like, our lives are not sweet, but nobody cares. My goal is to be able to walk into a Walgreens or a Walmart, to anybody's department store, and see that little, stand that's got the pink scarf on it. I want to see a maroon stand. I want to see maroon shirts. Knock out the pain. Support sickle cell awareness shirts. I want to see the I wear burgundy to support awareness for sickle cell. I want to see a burgundy coffee mug. I want to see a burgundy scarf. Those are the things that I feel and I believe and I'm going to continue to work for, because I don't see why we can't have those things either. It took me a minute to get a magazine, Oriental Trading, a reputable website, to even give us a page in their magazine. We exist. Sickle cell is important too. It's an invisible disease. And although we don't look ill, that doesn't mean that we're not. And I just want for people to understand that about us. We exist. I want the world to know our stories. I want the world to know what it is that we go through. I want the world to know just as much about us as they know about cancer patients. You know, I just think everybody should be able to know what sickle cell is. The same way we teach people, you know, how to prevent cancer or what they should or shouldn't do, you know, to prevent their cancer. You know, you can talk about chemotherapy. You can talk about all of the things that go behind cancer. But past the 5-minute conversation, and that conversation is usually, oh, okay, I know somebody with sickle cell, or my cousin has sickle cell, or my best friend's sister has sickle cell, but I don't really know much about it. That's as far as the conversation goes. That's not good enough. People need to be able to sit down and have a long, drawn-out conversation about sickle cell the way that they can about lupus, cancer, you know, any of those things, Crohn's, all of those invisible diseases. But because my disease is a predominantly black disease, no one cares. And I'm going to keep saying no one cares until someone shows me differently. Because as of right now, no one cares. I would think T-Boz would have put more effort into spreading awareness about sickle cell. Maybe it's not, you know, that big a part of her life like that, you know, but I don't know. I just think that she could do so much more in raising awareness than she does. That's just my opinion. Love her to death, but she could definitely do more. So many people out here could do more. So many celebrities could do more if they would just pull together. Ask somebody something about sickle cell. Look something up. Learn something. Come together. Get with someone who has sickle cell. Talk to them. Ask them what can be done. Ask them what can you do to help. I just wanted to get this off my chest because I do. I feel like this every year because nobody gives September the same amount of compassion that they give October. Again, breast cancer awareness, cancer anything is every freaking day, year round. Can we get that same effort into my disease? I just want to get that off my chest, you guys. I'm done ranting. I want to lay down now because I feel so crappy. Then I've been crying all day. I'm just in such a crappy place. But I love you. Thank you for listening to me rant. I know every time I come back, I'll tell y'all that I'm going to start making some more videos. But I don't know what happened. I'll be trying. But I'm going to make more. I got another one. I was supposed to make this one last month. But I got sidetracked. And this video was supposed to be on a different topic. But because it's October now, and this is something that was weighing heavy on me, I decided to do it this go round for this particular topic. So I hope you all enjoy listening to me talk. Most of you do for some reason. I don't know why. But I love y'all, and I'll be back to talk to y'all soon. Bye. Make sure you subscribe. And you can always find me on all my social medias. pretend like y'all ain't hear me say that. But you can always find me on social media. My IG is Made by Kodak, the prototype. Made by Kodak _ the prototype _ Now let me tell you about my IG account. My IG account is only going to be open for 1 more week. So if you're trying to get into my IG account, or you've been trying, which some of you all have told me that you have been, I'm kind of funny acting with who I let in. But right now, because I've been doing IG videos, I needed to be open so they could be shared. So this week is the week that you better try to get into my IG, because next week it'll be private again. Facebook, you can find me on Facebook up under Supermoms with Sickle Cell. I don't give out my Facebook page anymore because I have stalkers, so I don't make that page public, but you can definitely find me on my IG or my Snap. Nope, I don't want to share my Snap with y'all right now neither. So just my IG and my Twitter. You can always find me on Twitter under Made by Kodak. That's never going to change. So Made by Kodak _ the prototype _ for IG, and Twitter Made by Kodak. Love y'all. Bye.